From within the heart of New York City, the New York Rangers look to keep the hometown fans happy within Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, as they take on the Florida Panthers. I'm Bill Peterson, your play-by-play announcer, with your color commentator, Mike Weiss.
The Rangers really need to have their offense going to blow an opponent out. The Panthers need to get going early and shut the Ranger offense down.
The Florida Panthers are going through a rebuilding phase. They have some youth and a bright future ahead of them in the NHL as long as they can stay on course.
The Panthers are desperately trying to prove that their Stanley Cup Finals appearance was not just beginner's luck. The Panthers have an even record over the last 10 games. Let's see if they can get above 500 tonight.
And now, your New York Rangers! At center, number 88, Eric Lindros. At left wing, number 37, Mikhail Samuelsson. Right wing, number 9, Pavel Bure. On defense, number 6, Darius Kasparaitis. And number 2, Ryan Lee. And in goal, number 31, Dan Blackburn.
The Rangers are under 500 in their last 10 games, Bill. I sure hope they can turn things around.
Since the Rangers have won the Cup in '94, they haven't been the same caliber team. They need to get back to the winning ways soon. There's going to be some serious changes in New York.
Talent will only go so far in this league. Just ask the Rangers, who had one of the most talented teams in NHL history, but failed to make the playoffs last year. One of the top defensive-minded players in the league, Yushkevich plays you tough, but he always seems to be in control. Darius Kasparaitis is one tough defender. He's quick on his skates and can track down anyone. There's no hiding from this blue liner.
Samuelsson passes it off to Leach. He sends it up the center. Nielsen sends it over to Bure. Samuelsson passes to Lindros. Short pass to Bure. Passes it over to Samuelsson. With saves like that, it could be a long night for them. Kozlov sends it up to Bure. Centers it over to Nielsen. He's got no problem making the save. Blackburn passes over to Lindros. Plays it up to the center. Carries it over the red line. Yushkevich moves it back over to Ozelinch. Bure brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Blocked out front. Blackburn passes it over to Leach. Brings the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Mateau brings it over the blue line. He moves it to Huselius. Dvorak sends it up to the center. Holik carries it past the blue line. That was a great stop by Luongo. Huselius takes it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. That's the way to check someone. Mateau passes it over to Krejcik. Huselius sends it off over to Jokinen. Nedved passes to the defenseman. Mateau takes the puck up through the zone. Jokinen carries it over the blue line. Saved by Blackburn. Dvorak passes it to Holik. He sends it up the center. Nedved plays it up to the center. Nielsen slides it over to Kozlov. He slides it over to Bure. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! Malikov makes a long pass to Dvorak. Ozelinch sends it to Kozlov. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Blackburn. Lindros sends it up to the center. Bure sends it back to Samuelson. That is the kind of save that will set the tone for his team for the rest of the game. Nielsen sends it over to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. He makes the save. Takes the puck up. They get called for offside. Now this area of the game is a big advantage for the Rangers. Yushkevich brings the puck to the zone. Bure moves it to Lindros. He passes it off over to Samuelson. Kasparaitis plays it up to the center. Vicious check by Yushkevich. And he takes a wrist shot. Great save. I hope he can keep this up for the next 2 periods. Passes over to Worrell. And he takes a wrist shot. Terrific save. Luongo gloves that shot out of the air. Passed back to Ward. And he's checked by Lindros. Bure brings it over the red line. He relays it to Kasparaitis. He passes it to Leach. He takes the backhand shot. Save by Luongo. Ward sends it to Worrell. Lindros passes it off over to Bure. Gets it over to the left wing. Luongo sends it up to the center. Ritchie brings it past the red line. Pody passes over to Holik. Nedved brings it over the blue line. He sends it up the middle. Save! Matteau brings the puck up, brings it past the blue line. Luongo was impressive in the last play, Hummel.
Luongo has great reflexes. He's as quick as a cat.
This faceoff is left of the goal. Malakov passes it to the right wing. Dvorak carries it past the blue line. Karpa moves it back over to Kluchak. And he takes a wrist shot, and he is just getting warmed up. Ozulinch sends it to the left wing. Bure carries it past the red line. Kozlov sends it over to the right wing. Passes it to the right wing. Karpa sends it up to Holik.
1 minute remaining in the first
Nedved
period.
carries it over the red line. Bone-crushing hit by McCarthy. Stalemate as we take a break from the action. It's all tied up at 0. Hey, Mike, any stats jump out at you after 1?
The Rangers have more shots on goal, Bill, but it hasn't made a difference in the score.
Time to drop the burnt biscuit. Kasparaitis passes it over to Lindros. Nielsen takes it past the blue line. He passes it back to Bure. That's an easy save for him. He lets the backhand shot go. That was a great stop by Blackburn. He makes a centering pass. Bure passes to Lindros. Nielsen passes it over to Kozlov. Passes it over to Bure. He centers the pass. He passes it. Score! They can't keep them off the board forever. Kozlov leads his team in game-winning goals with 7. A quick one-timer by Kozlov.
You know, you got to start somewhere, and that's about where they are as a team. Somewhere.
Florida goal scored.
Cody brings it over the red line.
Victor.
And he takes a wrist shot.
Assist
Saved by Luongo.
Bure. And to number 18, Marcus Nielsen. Time of the goal, 2
Mateo
minutes,
brings the puck up
38
through the zone.
seconds.
And he takes the snapshot. Husselia, they look to be ready for their playoff run.
Their coach is not a happy camper right now.
The goalie couldn't get back across the crease to stop that one-timer by Jokinen. Face-offs are one of the little details that is done very well by the Rangers.
Florida goal scored
Malakov
by number 12.
takes it past the red line.
Jokinen. Assist to
Krejcik
number 22.
plays it up to the center.
Christian
Mateo
Huselius.
brings it past the red line.
And to number 32, Stefan
And he takes a wrist shot.
Mateo.
Great
Time of
look,
goal,
but it caught the
3
post
minutes,
before it hit the net.
52 seconds.
Malakov makes a long pass over to Nedved. Holik carries it over the blue line. Huselius passes it to Yushkevich. Blocked out front. Blackburn sends it in front over to Leach. And he takes a wrist shot. Grabbed out of the air. Punishing hit. Stopped by Blackburn. Takes the shot. He made a great save. Lindros takes the puck up through the zone. Brings it over the blue line. He passes it to Bure. Kasparaitis sends it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Save made by Luongo. Luongo plays it up to the center. Kozlov sends it off to Ozolinsh. Bure carries it past the red line. He sends it to Kozlov. That was a great stop by Blackburn. Nielsen passes it over to the left wing. He passes it off over to Ozolinsh. Pass over to Kozlov. Carries it over the red line. Nielsen brings it past the blue line. He centers the puck. Leach slides it over to Holik.
You know, while the Panthers didn't have their best year in 2002, they did have some bright spots. Huselius was one of the finalists for the Calder.
Whether it's in the offensive or defensive zone, winning important faceoffs is a specialty for the Rangers. Malakov sends it over to Dvorak. Centering, it glides toward the goalie. It's in!
Oh, yeah, a little justification for the old coach and the strategy, eh?
I don't think he's that old. The pass hits him right in stride, and a nice one-timer by Holik.
Rangers goal scored by number
Nedved
16.
takes it past the blue line. Sent back to Dvorak.
Assist to number 20.
Malakov passes it to the right wing. Holik sends it over to the right wing. He takes a step shot. Knocked down in front by Luongo.
Time of the goal, 12 minutes.
Mateo moves it over to Huselius. Dvorak sends it back to Malakov. Krejcik takes the puck up. Nedved sends it over to Holik. Huselius brings the puck up. Yushkevich brings the puck through the zone. carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Blackburn passes it off over to Malikov. Holik sends it back to the defenseman. Novoselicev passes to Ozolinsh. Luongo. He just scored on his own goal.
This angle ought to show us some detail on that goal. You know, I don't think you get credit for scoring on your own goal in the statistics.
Controlling the pace of the game by winning faceoffs is a strong point for the Rangers.
New York Ranger goal.
Ritchie
Scored by
takes it
number
past the red
20,
line.
Dvorak.
Samuelson takes the puck up to the
16
zone.
minutes, 27 seconds.
He slides it over to Bure. That was a terrific save by Luongo. Ozolinsh sends it to the left wing. Worrell carries it over the blue line. Novoselicev passes it over to the left wing. Over to the right wing. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Kasparaitis passes it over to Lindros. Passes it to the right wing. Past his glove in the lead. And he takes the step shot. Save by Luongo. Ozolinsh sends it up to the center. Kozlov brings it over the blue line. That was a great stop by Blackburn. As we take a breather, it's tied at 2. Let's check with Mike for the stats after 2 periods.
The Panthers have more shots, but the game is still tied, and that's got to be frustrating.
Brings the puck up through the zone. Brings it past the blue line. He passes back to the defenseman. Nielsen plays it up to the center. Leach takes the puck up. Carries it past the blue line. He sends it on to Samuelson. Quick wrister means a goal.
I'd say the coach has some choice words for him about that goal.
A short wrister by Lindros.
And that's as excited as I've seen this team in a while.
Winning faceoffs is a strong point for the Rangers.
New York Rangers goal.
Yushkevich brings it over the red line. He passes it to Nielsen. Ozolinsh sends it back to the defenseman. Bure takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Blackburn. Bure brings it over the blue line. Sends it to Lindros.
Time of the goal, 1 minute, 41 seconds.
Nielsen brings the puck up. Bure carries it over the blue line. He plays it back over to Yushkevich. Dvorak takes the puck up through the zone. Krejcik brings it past the red line. He takes the backhand shot. Mateau sends it to his defenseman. That save protects their 1-goal lead. They blow the whistle as he covers the puck. When the rest of the defense fails, it's nice to have this guy to fall back on. Blackburn leads all goals in consecutive scoreless minutes with 149. Hey, Mike, what does the replay show?
Blackburn reaches the glove out and makes the save.
Face off to the left of Blackburn. Huselius passes it to the right wing. Sends it back to the defenseman. He plays it up to the center. Jokinen sends it up to the center. That was a great stop by Blackburn. Malikov brings the puck up through the zone. Nedved sends it over to the right wing. He's coming up big to keep them in the hunt. Bure carries it past the red line. He sends the puck back to Yushkevich. Nielsen moves it back over to Ozelinch. Samuelson makes a long pass to Bure. He sends it over to Lindros, over to the right wing, and he takes a wrist shot. That save keeps them down only one goal.
The Rangers play a fast style of hockey. I hope they can keep up.
Bure centers it over to Samuelson. Worrell brings the puck through the zone, carries it past the blue line. He takes a snapshot. What a save! Blackburn sends it up over to Kasparaitis. Lindros carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Luongo. Yushkevich makes a long pass over to Novoselic. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Worrell. And he takes the snapshot. Nice. Luongo makes the block. Takes it past the red line. Bure passes it to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. Ward sends it over to the right wing. Novoselic brings it over the red line. Leach sends it to the left wing. Samuelson brings it past the blue line. Krejcik passes over to Jokinen. Takes it past the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. He is determined to get out of here in regulation. Well, some teams will beat themselves if you wait long enough, but not the Rangers.
The Rangers don't spend much time in the penalty box. They're a disciplined team who don't let their emotions land them in the box.
Dvorak takes the puck up, brings it over the blue line. Malikov passes it to Nedved. Carries it over the blue line. Checked hard by Yushkevich. Ozelinch passes it over to the left wing. Nielsen passes it to Bure. Malikov sends it to the left wing. Kozlov sends it back over to Nielsen. He's got no problem making the save.
Please be sure to check out our souvenir stands located throughout the arena.
Yushkevich delivers a strong message about coming into his area of the ice.
Yushkevich leads his team in hits with 158. Matteau makes a centering pass to Jokinen. That was a hard hit by McCarthy. Matteau sends it back to the defenseman. He passes back to the defenseman. Ward brings it past the red line. McCarthy carries it past the blue line.
1 minute
Oliva
remaining.
passes it to the right wing. Ward plays it up to the center. Jokinen sends it over to the right wing. Matteau sends it up to the center. Hooking is going to be called on. Hurry!
Well, that penalty's going to put them on the power play.
New York Rangers
Yushkevich
penalty
sends
to
it
number
off on the
17.
Burek. The New York Rangers prevail 3-2. What do you think of that game, Blake?
That was a great comeback win.
That should do it for Mike and I here at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Victor Kozlov. The number 2 star, Eric Lindros. The number 1 star, Radik Dvorak.